Here's a truth so unsettling, it's been kept buried beneath a mountain of marketing hype and expensive promises. While you've been diligently trying to reclaim your youthful vigor, perhaps even spending hard-earned money on what you believed were the best solutions, a quiet betrayal has been taking place right under your nose. The strength, vitality, and independence you cherish are silently slipping away, and much of what you've been told to consume might actually be accelerating the decline. This isn't just about feeling a little weaker, it's about losing the very essence of what makes life worth living. The ability to move freely, to play with your grandkids, to live without constant fear of a fall. What if I told you that the multi-billion-dollar supplement industry, the one promising you peak performance and lasting energy, has been systematically overlooking, even deliberately ignoring, the real answers? Answers that are not only far more effective but also incredibly simple, natural, and surprisingly affordable. You're about to uncover a hidden world of nutrition, a powerful arsenal of natural foods that can not only halt but actively reverse the devastating tide of age-related muscle loss. Prepare to see through the deceptive veil of flashy packaging and discover the profound, scientifically proven power of real food. The kind that companies won't ever put on their labels because it would unravel their entire empire overnight. Stay with me, because this isn't just information, it's your blueprint to reclaiming years of lost strength and independence before it's too late. The supplement industry's silent betrayal. For far too long, I've been an insider, working deep within the very supplement industry that now faces its reckoning. I've witnessed firsthand how companies pour literally millions, sometimes even billions, of dollars into aggressive advertising campaigns, meticulously crafting narratives of health, strength, and longevity. Yet, behind closed doors, away from the public eye and glossy ads, these same corporations were quietly, ruthlessly cutting corners on the actual products they were selling, often directly targeting seniors who desperately needed real support. The ugly, unvarnished truth is this: many of the protein powders dominating the market today are little more than isolated whey or soy proteins. These have been aggressively processed, stripped clean of the natural cofactors and synergistic nutrients your body actually needs to absorb and utilize protein effectively. To make matters worse, they're then bulked up with cheap fillers, artificial flavors that trick your taste buds, indigestible gums, and an array of synthetic sweeteners. Your aging gut, already facing its own challenges, struggles immensely to digest this chemical cocktail, leading to bloating, discomfort, and minimal actual benefit. What's glaringly absent from these expensive tubs of powder are the crucial elements, the essential vitamins, the vital minerals, the potent antioxidants, and the beneficial fatty acids that your muscles fundamentally need to rebuild, repair, and maintain their strength as you age. This critical deficiency is precisely why so many seniors continue to experience a heartbreaking 1 to 3% loss of muscle mass every single year after the age of 60. They choke down these expensive, often unpleasant powders with the best intentions, yet the relentless march of sarcopenia, age-related muscle wasting, continues unimpeded. And why does this cycle of false hope persist? Because the fear of weakness, the dread of losing independence, and the yearning for vitality represent a truly colossal business opportunity, a multi-trillion-dollar industry built on misleading promises. But not anymore. In the groundbreaking insights you're about to receive, we're tearing the lid off this deceptive industry, exposing its secrets and revealing the 8 truly natural foods that possess the power to stop muscle loss in its tracks immediately. We'll rank them, starting from a surprising contender at number 8, all the way to the undisputed powerhouse at number 1. A food that will fuel your muscle growth and maintain your strength longer and more effectively than any artificial powder on the market. Pay very close attention, because the food at number 4 is a revelation. It's something supplement companies would never dream of putting on their labels, as its widespread knowledge would collapse their profit model overnight. Every single study and piece of scientific evidence I cite is meticulously listed directly below, allowing you to verify the facts for yourself because, unlike marketing rhetoric, the science doesn't lie. Spirulina. Often dismissed as a peculiar green powder, something that simply smells faintly of the sea, spirulina is a humble giant in the world of nutrition. But allow me to impress upon you the sheer magnitude of its power. Do not let its unassuming appearance fool you for a second. This microscopic algae, often found thriving in vibrant aquatic environments, is one of the most astonishingly concentrated natural protein sources available on Earth. Consider this: a staggering 60 to 70% of spirulina's total weight is pure, unadulterated protein. That's more than double the protein content found in an equivalent serving of beef, a fact that is absolutely critical for seniors over the age of 60. As the years advance, our body's inherent capacity to efficiently build and consistently maintain muscle mass naturally begins to decline, and the low-quality, often incomplete, proteins found in many processed foods simply cannot fulfill this increasingly demanding task. Scientific validation for spirulina's prowess isn't hard to find. A compelling 2016 study, meticulously published in the esteemed Journal of Medicinal Food, showcased that regular spirulina supplementation not only led to significant improvements in muscle strength among its participants, but also remarkably reduced inflammatory markers. These markers are notorious culprits, known to slow down the crucial recovery process after strenuous exercise and even after the cumulative wear and tear of simple daily activities. The true magic of spirulina, however, extends far beyond its impressive protein content alone. This ancient superfood is exceptionally rich in branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, which are directly utilized as immediate fuel and building blocks by your muscle tissue. Beyond BCAAs, spirulina delivers a treasure trove of essential micronutrients, including iron, magnesium, and a powerful array of antioxidants, all working in concert to significantly reduce oxidative stress within aging cells, a key factor in cellular damage and decline. Take, for instance, the inspiring transformation of Robert, a 68-year-old gentleman who, after years of feeling an insidious, month-by-month decline in his physical strength, made the simple decision to add a mere teaspoon of spirulina to his morning smoothie. The results were nothing short of remarkable. Within a matter of weeks, Robert noticed a profound reduction in his overall fatigue, finding climbing to be less of a chore, and observing a visible improvement in the tone and firmness of his leg muscles. Crucially, unlike the protein powders he had previously tried, which often left him feeling uncomfortably bloated and sluggish, spirulina provided him with a sense of clean, easily digestible strength and sustained energy. The profound secret behind this rapid assimilation lies in spirulina's exceptional bioavailability. Its delicate cell walls are naturally soft and remarkably easy for the human digestive system to break down, ensuring that seniors absorb its nutrient bounty quickly and efficiently without placing undue strain on an already sensitive gut. Even a small, consistent daily serving can act as a powerful countermeasure against sarcopenia, the insidious age-related muscle wasting that, left unchecked, silently robs countless individuals of their precious independence. Spirulina may indeed seem a bit unusual, perhaps even exotic, but it unequivocally earns its prominent place in this vital countdown because it consistently delivers more truly usable protein per spoonful than virtually any conventional powder you'll ever find on a store shelf. And the very next food we're about to unveil, it's anything but exotic. It's a familiar staple you've likely walked past countless times in the grocery aisle, completely unaware of its extraordinary muscle-preserving prowess. Pumpkin seeds. They might appear unassuming, almost tiny, these seemingly modest pumpkin seeds. Yet, for seniors locked in the relentless fight against insidious muscle loss, they represent nothing less than a miniature powerhouse, often hiding in plain sight. Consider this impressive fact. A mere 1 ounce serving, which amounts to roughly a small handful, astonishingly delivers nearly 7 grams of complete protein. But their benefits don't stop there. These tiny titans come jam-packed with magnesium, zinc, and iron, three absolutely critical minerals that seniors are frequently and dangerously deficient in. A robust 2018 study published in the authoritative journal Nutrients brought to light a fascinating correlation. Older adults who consistently maintained a higher intake of magnesium preserved significantly more muscle mass when directly compared to their peers who were magnesium deficient. Why is magnesium so pivotal? Because it is directly and intrinsically tied to every muscle contraction and plays an indispensable role in efficient muscle recovery. Meanwhile, zinc and iron work tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring a steady, unimpeded flow of oxygen to your vital tissues. Without an adequate supply of these fundamental minerals, muscles inevitably weaken, balance falters precariously, and the likelihood of dangerous falls dramatically escalates. For seniors, pumpkin seeds hold an especially profound value because their benefits extend far beyond merely feeding muscle tissue. They actively calm and reduce inflammation throughout the body. These remarkable seeds are generously loaded with potent antioxidants and beneficial omega-6 fatty acids, components known to significantly reduce oxidative stress. This stress, if left unchecked, would otherwise accelerate the relentless process of muscle breakdown as we age. And here's another crucial advantage. Unlike many commercially available protein powders that are infamous for causing uncomfortable bloating or disruptive digestive issues, pumpkin seeds are remarkably gentle on the stomach. This is particularly true when they are lightly roasted or finely ground into a powder, making them an ideal, easily tolerable addition to almost any diet. Consider the compelling case of George, a 70-year-old man who for years had sadly resigned himself to the belief that his increasing leg weakness was simply an unavoidable consequence of getting old. Following a gentle suggestion from his doctor to incorporate more magnesium into his diet, George began adding just 2 tablespoons of ground pumpkin seeds to his morning oatmeal. Within a surprisingly short few months, he started noticing fewer disruptive nighttime cramps and felt a noticeable increase in stability and sure-footedness when navigating stairs. What had seemed like an almost insignificant dietary tweak had, in fact, given him back a precious level of independence he genuinely feared was gone forever. They may be small, almost unnoticeable, but pumpkin seeds deliver truly monumental results. They serve as compelling, undeniable proof that effectively preventing muscle loss doesn't necessitate reliance on expensive, often questionable fancy powders. Sometimes, the most profound solutions begin with something as delightfully simple as a handful of nutrient-rich seeds. Up next, our countdown continues with yet another remarkable seed, one that has been cherished and revered since the dawn of ancient civilizations, famously packing an astonishing amount of protein into a surprisingly minuscule form. Amaranth. Far from being merely an ancient grain, amaranth stands as an often overlooked yet incredibly powerful muscle-preserving powerhouse, especially beneficial for seniors. While the artificiality and additives in many commercial protein powders frequently lead to digestive upset and discomfort, amaranth offers a beautifully natural, plant-based package that delivers all 9 essential amino acids. This makes it a complete protein, a truly rare and valuable distinction among grains. A rigorous 2019 study published in Food Chemistry provided compelling confirmation, revealing that amaranth boasts an amino acid balance almost identical to that of eggs, positioning it as an absolutely perfect daily dietary addition for any senior actively battling sarcopenia, the relentless age-related loss of muscle mass. What truly elevates amaranth and sets it apart from its peers is its exceptionally high lysine content. Most grains, unfortunately, are notoriously low in this critical amino acid. However, amaranth is generously packed with lysine, an amino acid absolutely vital for the efficient building and precise repair of muscle fibers. Without an adequate supply of lysine, seniors may find themselves struggling with prolonged periods of muscle soreness, experiencing significantly slower recovery times even after engaging in light physical activity. Beyond its impressive protein profile, amaranth also provides a substantial amount of magnesium, a mineral crucial for fueling ATP production, the very energy currency of your body. It also supplies calcium, which supports robust bone strength, working in perfect synergy with optimal muscle function. The inherent beauty and practicality of amaranth lie in its sheer versatility and ease of use. Seniors can effortlessly incorporate it into their diet by enjoying it as a hearty porridge, mixing it into nourishing soups, or grinding it into a fine flour to create healthier, more nutrient-dense baked goods. Unlike many protein powders that can cause bothersome bloating or even place undue strain on the kidneys, amaranth is remarkably gentle on the digestive system while simultaneously providing a steady, sustained release of energy. Throughout the day, amaranth serves as undeniable proof that you simply do not need to rely on flashy, overpriced powders or questionable supplements to effectively combat muscle loss. Instead, all that's truly required are the right, natural, wholesome foods thoughtfully incorporated into your daily diet. And next, we'll turn our attention to a food that feels more like a familiar snack than a revolutionary superfood. Yet it delivers a formidable array of muscle-protecting nutrients with every single crunchy, satisfying bite. Egg whites. For decades, egg whites have been widely celebrated, almost revered, as the epitome of pure protein. They are lauded for being completely fat-free, remarkably low in calories, and aggressively marketed as unequivocally the healthiest part of the egg. Fitness magazines, countless diet fads, and even respected health authorities from bygone eras vehemently pushed the notion that discarding the vibrant, nutrient-dense yolk was the unquestionably smart and health-conscious move. However, for seniors, relying predominantly, or worse, exclusively, on egg whites alone is a critical and potentially dangerous mistake, one that can actually accelerate muscle loss rather than effectively stopping it. There's a vital nutritional truth here that has been tragically overlooked for far too long. While it is undeniable that egg whites contain high-quality protein, they unfortunately contain almost none of the other absolutely crucial nutrients that your muscles and nerves desperately require, particularly after the age of 60. The vibrant yolk, often discarded without a second thought, is where the true nutritional treasure trove resides. It's teeming with choline, essential for healthy nerve function, vitamin D, indispensable for robust bones, lutein and zeaxanthin, vital for sharp vision and eye health, and critical omega-3s, which powerfully support your cardiovascular system. By thoughtlessly discarding the yolk, you are, in essence, discarding nearly 90% of the egg's complete and profound nutrition. A groundbreaking 2018 study, published in the prestigious American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, definitively demonstrated that seniors who consumed whole eggs experienced significantly higher rates of muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ingested the exact same protein amount but derived solely from egg whites. In simpler terms, your body processes and utilizes the powerful combination of the yolk and the white together far, far more effectively than it can ever utilize just the whites in isolation. Consider the cautionary tale of Harold, a 70-year-old gentleman who, strictly adhering to outdated advice from his cardiologist dating back to the 1980s, ate nothing but egg whites for years on end. He genuinely believed he was diligently protecting his heart. However, by the time he eventually sought a comprehensive nutrition consultation, he was suffering from pervasive muscle weakness, alarmingly brittle bones, and a constant, debilitating fatigue that shadowed his every waking moment. The transformation began once he reintroduced whole eggs back into his diet in moderation. Within a mere few months, his strength and energy levels made a dramatic resurgence. His body was finally receiving the crucial previously missing vitamins and minerals, alongside the protein it desperately needed. Egg whites, when viewed in isolation, might superficially appear to be a muscle-preserving superfood, but for seniors, they represent only half of a much larger, more critical nutritional story. And the next natural food on this list will powerfully demonstrate that you can acquire essential minerals in a way that profoundly strengthens not just your muscles, but your very bones as well. Moringa leaves. Revered for centuries across various traditional medicine systems and affectionately known as the miracle tree, moringa has only recently begun to capture the serious attention of modern scientists. These researchers are now confirming its extraordinary potential as one of the most potent natural muscle-preserving foods specifically for seniors. While every single part of the moringa tree boasts significant nutritional value, it is undeniably its leaves that truly stand out as an unparalleled powerhouse. Remarkably, these leaves contain all 9 essential amino acids, the very foundational building blocks your muscles absolutely require, but which your body's own production capacity significantly diminishes after the age of 60. Moreover, moringa leaves deliver an astonishing abundance of calcium, magnesium, iron, and a rich spectrum of antioxidants, reaching levels that not only rival but often surpass those found in acclaimed superfoods like spinach and kale. Let's look at the remarkable story of Samuel, a 73-year-old retired teacher who had been battling relentless fatigue and debilitating leg cramps for years. His attempts with conventional protein shakes often left him with an upset stomach and lingering discomfort. His thoughtful daughter introduced him to moringa, initially in the form of a comforting tea and later as a versatile leaf powder sprinkled into his nourishing soups. Within a surprisingly short few months, Samuel reported a significant improvement in his energy levels and a tangible increase in his overall strength. Climbing stairs, once a dreaded chore, became noticeably easier, and his doctor was genuinely astonished by his stabilized blood pressure and improved hemoglobin levels. What was the catalyst for such a dramatic difference? A consistent, bioavailable supply of plant-based amino acids and essential minerals, the very nutrients his aging body desperately needed, but simply wasn't effectively absorbing from processed supplements. What truly sets moringa apart from many other natural foods is its exceptional digestibility. Unlike many commercial protein powders that can notoriously cause bloating, gas, or nausea, moringa is remarkably gentle on the stomach, making it an ideal choice for seniors who often contend with sensitive digestive systems. Furthermore, it contains powerful compounds like quercetin and chlorogenic acid, both scientifically shown to reduce oxidative stress and regulate blood sugar levels. 2 absolutely critical factors that directly influence muscle strength and energy in older adults. Moringa leaves are more than just a mere supplement. They are, in essence, a profound survival food for seniors, offering a perfectly balanced combination of complete protein, vital minerals, and potent antioxidants that collectively provide unparalleled protection against the inevitable decline of muscle mass. And as incredibly powerful as moringa leaves are, the next food on our illuminating list climbs even higher in its efficacy. It's a surprising, unassuming seed that doesn't merely protect your muscles, but actively helps to rebuild them at a fundamental cellular level. Lentils. Don't let their humble appearance fool you. Lentils are, without exaggeration, one of the most powerful muscle-saving foods on our entire planet, especially when it comes to supporting seniors. Picture this. A single cup of cooked lentils delivers approximately 18 grams of protein, a quantity that impressively rivals many animal-based sources. But their nutritional generosity extends far beyond just protein. Lentils come generously packed with iron, folate, and magnesium, a trio of minerals absolutely critical for robust red blood cell formation, efficient oxygen transport throughout the body, and optimal muscle recovery. For seniors, this isn't just a minor detail, it's a colossal advantage. After the age of 60, muscle fibers inherently repair themselves at a significantly slower pace, and the vital delivery of oxygen weakens as blood vessels gradually stiffen. Without a consistent and steady supply of these essential nutrients, even a seemingly short walk can become an utterly exhausting ordeal. Lentils bravely step in to fill that gaping nutritional void, offering a reliable, plant-based fuel source without the unwelcome baggage of cholesterol or the saturated fat often found in meats. The scientific community strongly backs this claim. A comprehensive 2017 study, meticulously published in the Journal of Nutrition, tracked a cohort of older adults who consistently consumed legumes, such as lentils, at least 4 times per week. The findings were astonishing. Those who embraced this dietary habit exhibited a remarkable 33% better muscle retention and significantly lower rates of frailty when compared to their counterparts who rarely included legumes in their diet. Furthermore, the rich fiber content in lentils works diligently to stabilize blood sugar, actively preventing the sharp insulin spikes that are known to accelerate muscle breakdown. In essence, lentils don't just nourish your muscles, they actively shield them from insidious, silent metabolic damage. Red lentils, with their rapid cooking time, blend beautifully into hearty soups, while green or brown lentils maintain their satisfying texture and shape, making them perfect additions to vibrant salads and robust stews. To maximize their incredible benefits, consider pairing them with vitamin C-rich foods like tomatoes or bell peppers. This simple combination significantly boosts iron absorption, as plant-based iron, though potent, isn't absorbed as readily as the type found in meat. The undeniable truth is that lentils may not possess a fleshy appearance, but they represent one of the most cost-effective, nutrient-dense, and scientifically proven ways to rebuild vital muscle after the age of 60. They actively protect against anemia, diligently fuel muscle repair, and maintain stable energy levels throughout the day, all without the inherent risks associated with cholesterol-heavy meats or the exorbitant cost of overpriced supplements. And if you found lentils impressive, prepare yourself, because the food revealed at number 2 is even more astonishing, a truly remarkable marine food that has been hailed as the complete protein of the future, and it's readily available in health stores right now. Raya-san, seaweed, nori and wakame. When the conversation turns to foods that build and sustain muscle, seaweed is almost invariably the last thing to come to anyone's mind. Yet this profoundly overlooked ocean vegetable, whether it's the delicate nori sheets gracefully wrapped around your sushi or the subtly earthy wakame floating serenely in your miso soup, stands as one of nature's most potent natural anti-sarcopenia weapons for seniors. It might appear fragile and exquisitely paper-thin, but seaweed is, in fact, a remarkably nutrient-dense superfood, delivering an incredible array of benefits that many expensive protein powders simply cannot match. It offers readily bioavailable amino acids, a spectrum of rare and essential minerals, and unique compounds specifically designed to directly protect and fortify muscle tissue. A compelling 2019 study published in Marine Drugs revealed that wakame contains remarkable peptides that actively suppress muscle breakdown enzymes, thereby assisting aging muscle fibers in resisting the slow, insidious wasting process characteristic of sarcopenia. Nori, on the other hand, is particularly rich in taurine, a crucial amino acid absolutely critical for efficient muscle contraction, precise nerve signaling, and significantly reducing oxidative stress within individual muscle cells. The study's findings were stark. Seniors who regularly consumed edible seaweed consistently retained significantly higher muscle mass and demonstrated superior grip strength compared to their non-seaweed eating counterparts. Another incredibly powerful, yet often hidden weapon found within seaweed is fucoxanthin, a unique carotenoid that not only boosts fat metabolism, but also powerfully lowers inflammation. Chronic inflammation is recognized as one of the most insidious, silent drivers of muscle loss in seniors, steadily eroding tissue even when individuals engage in regular exercise. By effectively reducing these inflammatory markers, fucoxanthin empowers your muscles to recover much faster and more efficiently after physical activity. Combine this with the naturally occurring omega-3 fatty acids found in seaweed, and you possess a food that often rivals and frequently surpasses the benefits of expensive fish oil supplements. Practicality is also a key factor. Seaweed is remarkably light, incredibly inexpensive, and your muscles for an astonishing duration of up to 7 hours. For seniors whose muscles are in a constant, often losing, battle against breakdown, this slow, continuous drip of nutrition translates into significantly less muscle wasting, particularly overnight, and provides enhanced protection throughout the entire day. A pivotal 2012 study, meticulously published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise, unequivocally proved this critical benefit. Seniors who consumed casein protein before bedtime demonstrated a remarkable 22% higher rate of overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate nothing. This means that even while they were deep in sleep, their bodies were actively rebuilding and diligently protecting muscle tissue. A massive, decisive advantage in the relentless fight against sarcopenia. And critically, unlike those expensive processed powders, cottage cheese delivers this incredible benefit in a completely natural, nutrient-rich form. Consider the compelling case of George, a 70-year-old who had been relying heavily on protein shakes in his struggle against leg weakness. He constantly complained about the bloating, gas, and pervasive stomach discomfort that accompanied his powder regimen. After his daughter, armed with this very insight, suggested he incorporate cottage cheese into his evening routine, perhaps with a sprinkle of fruit, the difference was nothing short of dramatic. Within a mere few weeks, his persistent morning stiffness began to ease, his daily walks grew longer and more confident, and he proudly informed his doctor that it was the first time he'd felt solid in years. What the artificial powders upset in his gut, real food corrected, all while powerfully fueling his muscles. Just think about it. A single inexpensive tub of cottage cheese provides more profound, long-lasting muscle support than a $60 container of highly processed protein powder. It comes completely free of artificial additives, synthetic sweeteners, or unnecessary fillers. It's just real food, performing precisely what your body needs most. For seniors over 60, cottage cheese stands as the ultimate natural weapon against the insidious creep of muscle loss, debilitating fatigue, and a decline in overall strength. This is precisely why cottage cheese unequivocally earns the coveted #1 spot. It's not glamorous, it won't feature in glossy advertisements for supplement companies, but it works consistently and powerfully. Day after day, night after night, it quietly nourishes your muscles, fortifies your bones, and empowers you to move with the vigor and confidence of someone a decade younger. So now, the truth is laid bare before you. You absolutely do not need an overpriced tub of artificial protein powder laden with chemicals and empty promises to effectively protect your precious muscles after the age of 60. What you truly need are real, wholesome foods. Embrace spirulina with its complete, highly bioavailable proteins. Harness the power of pumpkin seeds, fueling your strength with essential magnesium and zinc. Discover amaranth, delivering those rare, vital amino acids. Always pair egg whites with their nutrient-rich yolks for the full, synergistic power. Flood your body with the antioxidants and minerals found in moringa leaves. Build enduring strength and vitality with the plant protein and iron packed into lentils. Boost your metabolism and accelerate muscle recovery with the unique compounds in seaweed. And finally, champion cottage cheese, the slow, steady protein source that diligently rebuilds your muscles even as you peacefully sleep. For seniors, these aren't merely ingredients, they are in essence potent medicine. They represent the crucial difference between striding confidently and powerfully into your 70s and beyond, or struggling with the debilitating grasp of sarcopenia, pervasive weakness, and the heartbreaking loss of independence. Now, it's your turn to take action. Which of these incredible foods do you already incorporate into your diet, and which one truly surprised you the most today? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'll be diligently reading and personally replying to every single one, because your unique story could be the spark that inspires another senior to reclaim their strength and vitality. If this profound information has opened your eyes, don't let it stop here. Hit that like button so that more individuals over 60 can discover this life-changing knowledge. Share this video with a friend or family member who desperately needs to regain their muscle strength right now. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel so you never miss the next urgent video packed with science-backed health advice that the multi-billion-dollar supplement companies absolutely do not want you to hear. Your muscles are your freedom. Nourish them wisely, and they will faithfully carry you strong for decades to come. If you have any further questions or simply wish to share your personal journey, please do not hesitate to leave a comment below. We are always listening, and we are here to support you. Thank you for watching, and here's to your lasting strength and vibrant health.